friends. So today we are going to be talking about the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. First of all, I am excited about this sale because I think there are genuinely some cool, interesting products this year that we also, my backdrop's totally gone. I feel like we should address that. I'm actually moving in like 2 weeks. And my dad had to come up and spackle all of my walls because I have a lot of holes in the wall because I'm a terrible tenant. I'm just kidding. I just hang up a lot of things with push pins because I can't be bothered with command strips, and that led to a lot of little tiny holes in the wall. So he actually had to come up and fix those for me, and because of that I had to take my backdrop down and I cannot put any more push pins in the wall until I move out. So we're gonna be dealing with like the OG background, which hasn't been up in a while. This is just my living room. It's probably gonna be messy sometimes. That's why I put the backdrop up in the first place, was to hide the messiness, but that's fine. We are gonna be talking about the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. So this sale is interesting. It comes around like twice a year, or a bunch of times actually, but the makeup one, this is the makeup one. This one comes around every like, I think twice a year. They do like a fall and a spring one. This is the spring one. Let's just have a talk real quick before we jump into like the sales and what I'm gonna buy and what you should buy. I just want to maybe like do a food for thought real quick and just like let's make a pact, you and me. Let's make a pact to not go balls to the walls this year for 21 Days of Beauty. Okay. Here's the problem. The last time this sale happened, well, the first time it happened was this time last year that I knew about it, and I heard about this sale and I was like, oh my God. I was like, this is the best thing that has ever happened to me. I am a new makeup lover. I need all the makeup. And I went in probably every single day of that sale and bought something that was on sale, whether it be like a mascara, a lipstick, a cream that I didn't need. I ended up buying a lot of stuff at that sale that I didn't necessarily need and don't necessarily use now. But you look at it, it's almost like the perfect trap, because what do I can only speak for myself, but what do I love more than anything else? Makeup. What do I love more than makeup though? Cheap makeup. Makeup that I think is a bargain. Why do I go to TJ Maxx every week? Because they probably have a sale and I feel special when I find a sale. And that's what the 21 Days of Beauty sale does to me. I see these sales and I'm like, oh my God, Tarte is 20%. Oh my God, everything's 50%. And I just like go crazy. I'm not gonna do that this year. I'm not going to spend, because here's the thing though, this is like where they trick you, is you feel like, you're like, it's just $10. I'm only spending $10 on this mascara. That's such a good deal. That's super true. A mascara that's $10, that's normally $25, that's a really good deal. The problem is you're not just buying that mascara. Throughout the span of the 3 weeks, you're probably going to spend more money on makeup than you even realize, because that's what happens to me. Suddenly I'm like, I've spent $55 on makeup this week that I wouldn't have spent otherwise, and stuff that I wouldn't have bought had it not been on sale. So before we got into like what I want to buy and what I would recommend to you guys to maybe check out, I want you to really look at the list. That's what I did. I picked no more than 3. This may still be excessive for some people. Pick what works for you. But I tried to make it so every week I'm picking no more than 3 things, and I've let those roll over. So some weeks I'll pick 4 things, other week I'll pick 2 things. But no more than 9 things am I going to be picking up, which again, still might be too much for some people. And if that's too much for you, you know yourself better than I do. And if that's too little for you, if you want to spend more than that, you do you. I'm not trying to, but what I am trying to say is maybe don't go in there every single day and buy things just because they're on sale. Maybe only buy the things that like you would have bought anyway eventually. It's just conveniently happening that it's on sale. Does that make sense to everyone? That's what I'm doing this year. That's why my picks are kind of smaller, and I wanted to explain that. And also maybe tell you guys like, hey, go through and try to be actually really selective, because as much as these are fantastic deals, and you're getting a really great bargain. And I'm not even really going to delve into the stuff that isn't like an everyday sale, not like the doorbuster sales, but like the overall sales, because that is something I'm not even going to really touch, I don't think, unless there's something I'm like, oh my God, I wanted that so bad and I couldn't get it. Other than that, I'm not really going to touch those. But this is just the stuff that has been released for the actual 21 Days of Beauty. Before we start, I just wanted to also say that for this sale, I am going to have every product that's in this sale linked down below with my affiliate links because I do get, and I have affiliate codes. So during the sale, if you're going to buy something online and you like me and want to support me and want to use my link, you definitely can. I earn like a 2% commission off all sales if you buy through it. So just a little self-promo plug for my links. If you guys are going to buy it anyway and you don't mind supporting me and giving me a little bit of extra change, I would really appreciate it. And I just wanted to throw that in there. So, and also some of the stuff I will recommend, but it may not be stuff that I'm picking out. Does that make sense? I'll like specify. So the first day is, this starts March 18th and it goes till April 7th. So it's 3 weeks of sales. So the first day, March 18th, which is like less than a week from now at this point, we have the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara for $10 and the Philosophy The Micro Delivery Exfoliating Wash for $14. Last sale, I bought the Lights Camera Lashes Mascara and I do like it. And for $10, it's not a bad deal if you don't have a lot of high-end mascaras. First of all, the one thing I will always recommend to you guys are the mascaras and the eyeliners that go on sale, because I do think those are typically really, really good deals. And this is another one. I'm not going to pick up the mascara. So unless you're like obsessed with that formula, I wouldn't really recommend picking it up. Yeah. Next is March 19th, and we have the Benefit Cosmetics 24-Hour Brow Setter, which is normally $12, or normally $24, and will be on sale for $12. And the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed Anti-Aging Finish Powder, regularly $29, and now $14.50. So, one thing this is the thing I am going to buy. I am going to probably end up getting the Benefit Brow Setter. I have just recently discovered eyebrow setting gels and love them, and I have yet to try a Benefit brow product that I haven't at least liked. I may not love all of them, but I have liked every single one, and I would definitely am going to check that out. I think whenever Benefit stuff goes on sale, it's really cool because they're not a brand that typically has a lot of sales, so it's really nice when they have, especially their brow products, go on sale. So I'm definitely going to be picking that up. The next thing is the don't get the Pure powders, please. They've gotten horrible reviews. They're on sale for a reason. The Pure 4-in-1 pressed mineral powder is normally now $14.75. Normally it's $30. Don't get the Pure powders. They are on sale because nobody has bought them because they've gotten horrible reviews. I have not tried them personally, and if you've tried them and you love them, I'm really happy that it worked for you. But based on all the reviews I've ever seen of the Pure powders, nobody has liked them. Nobody keeps them around. Nobody likes them. So that's just a no from me. And then there's also the Clinique 3-step intro kit. Okay, for $10. This is the one I'm not going to get it because I have the full-size Clinique. I don't know if you guys know this, I'm like a Clinique whore. I love Clinique so much. It's like my go-to skincare brand. I am a 3-stepper all the way. My mom has been using Clinique her entire life and she still looks like she's like 30 and she's like 55, 53. I don't know how old my mom is. But this for $10, if you've never tried Clinique, 10 out of 10 would recommend picking up these Clinique 3-steppers. Like 100% would love to do that. These are fantastic. And the minis do last a pretty long time. They're gonna last you about 2 months, I would guess. Some longer than others depending on how much you use of each one. It's like a cleanser exfoliator and then a like acne fighting treatment and then a lotion. And I've been using that my whole life basically because my mom uses it and I love it. So if you've never tried Clinique and you want to try it, or you're hearing this recommendation, it sounds good to you, $10, like bada boom. Okay, next, the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water is normally $32 and it's going to be on sale for $16. No tea, no shade. I'm kind of boycotting the primer water from Smashbox now. Ever since the Nicole Concilio collab, where there was like, it's now in different scents, which granted other brands have done, but I haven't bought it when other brands did it either, so I feel I can kind of hate on this. I'm just kind of like, and I've seen reviews on this primer water and nobody is like life-changing. Everyone's like, it's water. So I actually kind of have a theory that it actually is just kind of water, and I'm out on that. As much of a deal as that is, I don't think that does anything for you besides be water. And I think it's kind of like those little Evian bottles they sell at Sephora where it's like, I know some people say they're really great, but those people also, the people I've seen that say it's really great have a lot of money to just spend on water in a spray can. I think if you want to try the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, you should just get a spray bottle and put some water in it, and then you've basically tested it out. Just my opinion. Okay, next. So the 22nd, okay, it's basically a Buxom lip cream and a Clarisonic. If you've wanted to try a Clarisonic, how much is this? $119 still. I think you could just use like a brush. I don't know what's wrong with just normal makeup brush. Some people swear that like Clarisonic has changed their life, but I don't think it's gonna change yours, and I don't think it would have changed mine. As far as these lip creams go, I think for $10, if you've wanted to try the Buxom formula, this is fine. I've personally never tried the Buxom lip creams, and I also am personally more of a matte lipstick person. I like matte lipsticks a lot more than I like lip creams, so I'm going to be passing on these. But anytime, again, like anytime lipsticks or mascaras, or I think those $10 deals are genuinely good deals to try things out. And, you know, maybe I would pick one up if I wasn't doing the new thing this year where I'm trying to be more selective, but yeah. The next thing, the 23rd, we have Urban Decay eyeshadow singles. They're normally $18 and they're on sale for $9.50. And we have this Exuviance Performance Peel, which was $77 and is now $38.50. As far as the Urban Decay eyeshadow singles, I think that's kind of a ripoff. I know they're good, like the shadows are really good, but I just think this might just be me because I don't really like single eyeshadows. I have like 5 ColourPop single shadows that I literally don't ever use. It was just a waste of money for me. I just grab for palettes more than I'll grab for singles. And how much are these? Like $10? They're still $10, and you can get ColourPop singles, which now they do sell in-store at Ulta for $5 a piece. So you can get 2 ColourPop shadows for the price of 1 Urban Decay shadow. And no offense to Urban Decay, I like some of their palettes, but some of the palettes I have from them, like the shadows aren't even that good. So I'm gonna say no to that one. It's like a hard pass for me. The Philosophy Purity wipes you can get, and they're micellar water for $7.50 or $11. I might actually check out those Purity wipes. I'm not sure if I would or wouldn't. I'm already buying something else this day though. I am definitely going to be picking up the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner for $11. I love, that was my first eyeliner I ever, that was my first, before I even did my makeup, when I was like probably 15 or 16, I found the Stila All Day Water Eyeliner, and it was finally, for the first time in my life, I felt like I could do liquid eyeliner. Like, I realized that I needed a pen. Everyone else always like dip things in, and I still can't use those type of products, the ones where you dip it in and then you like use it as like a brush. I have to have it like a pen to do my liquid eyeliner. And that was the first thing I still have one, but it's like dried up now. So I'll definitely be repurchasing this for $11. I think that is a fantastic product, like really, really, really awesome. And I would recommend, if you don't have a liquid eyeliner that you like love, I would try out the Stila one because I really, really, really like it. It's comparable to the Kat Von D for me. Okay, week 2 is more IT Cosmetics. Skip. Veto, skip, we're done with IT Cosmetics. This is one that I might buy, so I'm still on the fence though, because I only picked 2 from last week, so I would get 4 this week if I wanted to. Does that make sense? Because I'm trying to do 3 a week. Does this make sense to you guys? I think I am going to pick up one of the Becca Backlit Priming, the Becca like primers that are on sale. Normally they're $38 and they're on sale for $19. It's one of those products I've wanted to try for a really long time, but I just never wanted to spend $40 on a primer because I don't like spending money on primers. I really don't. As much as I have nice ones and stuff, I hate it. It feels like a waste. But for the price of $20, I can justify that a little bit more in my head. And I've also just wanted to try these for forever. So I think I am going to pick that one up. And then there's the Lancome Mascara. This one's $13. Just save your mascara money for the $10 ones. The higher end mascaras I've owned have never been way better than the like Tarte or Urban Decay eyeshadows I've owned. So I would, and I know the Better Than Sex is on here. Yeah. So I would just save your money and not buy the $13 mascara and buy like the $10 mascaras instead. Does that make sense? Like save that like $4. Okay, next is the Alaric Los Angeles Pro Contour Palette is now $20. It was $45. When I first saw this, I was really intrigued because I love contour palettes and I love finding new ones that I can kind of play with and figure out. But I've been watching a lot of declutters, and I've seen a lot of people decluttering this particular product, the contour palette. They've just said it's okay. It's just nothing life-changing. And again, this is something I would be buying. I never would have bought, I never like thought about before I saw that it was on sale. Like this is kind of what I'm talking about. Like I never was like, I want that Lorac highlighting palette or contour palette. I just saw that it was on sale and was like, maybe I'd like that. And that's kind of what I'm trying to avoid this year. So I am going to be skipping that. Tarte is selling a liquid eyeliner that I know is not as good as the Stila liquid eyeliner, which is $11 and Tarte's is $12. So I would just rather get the $11 Stila. And as far as all the skincare stuff, I'm just probably going to skip it this year. Okay, this is something I would jump on though. So the Benefit Roller Lash is going on sale. That is one of my favorite mascaras of all time, and it's going on sale for $12. I'll honestly probably be picking one up. Oh no, I won't. My mom bought one and she hates it, so she's actually giving it to me. So I actually don't need a new one. But I mean, I've thought about buying one as a backup, but that also seems kind of unnecessary. But I would recommend that to you guys highly to jump on that sale because that's a really, really, really good deal. This thing, I'm probably gonna pick up 3 or 4 of these. I am definitely going to be getting some of the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipsticks that are going on sale for $10.50. I have one right now, and it is my absolute favorite lipstick right now. It's a nude. It's in Cool Girl. I am obsessed. When I saw it, I literally like squealed when I saw that this was going on sale. I'm probably going to buy like 4 of them and stock up on these because I'm probably gonna, this is a day I'm probably going to like try and get there early so I can just like actually get to the sale on time and like look and have a lot of options. Yeah, that one I'm 100% so excited about that. I'm gonna definitely buy a lot of those. Okay, this is the other thing I'm definitely buying. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz is going on sale for $10.50. I might even buy 2 because I love those Brow Wiz. This is perfect timing because I was out of mine and I was like debating going and getting a new one and just biting the bullet and paying the $20. Now I'm just gonna wait a week and get the ones for $10.50. If you are a fan of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wizzes, this would be the time to kind of get a few of them because $20 is so much to spend for a brow product, but if you've tried it, like, you know how good it is. And if you haven't tried it, I would highly recommend going and trying it during this sale because I think that's a fantastic deal. And then we also have some stuff for Mario Badescu. The entire Mario Badescu line is 25% off. So I'll probably pick up the cucumber water that I've been wanting as well during that time. I already have the lavender and the rose water, but I'm almost out of the rose water. I'm like about halfway through. I just can't get enough of this Mario Badescu spray and everyone's been telling me to try the cucumber one. So I'll probably also pick it up that day. The last week is the Bare Minerals Foundation Primer. I've never tried it. I've never heard anyone talk about it. It's not something I've ever been interested in trying before seeing this sale, so I'm out on it. Let's see, Butter London Glaze and Eye Gloss. I've never liked anything I've tried from Butter London, so I'm probably out on that. Shiseido, ooh, Shiseido. Oh, I think this is sunscreen. I think this is $24 sunscreen that's normally $48, so you can just go to Walmart and get some sunscreen. I don't think you need this $24 sunscreen, whatever this is. Now this is something that I think I am actually gonna get. So this is the Laura Geller New York Baked Blush and Brighten. It's $14. I just have wanted to try Laura Geller powders for a really long time, but it's just not like top of my list, and it's also not something I want to spend full price on because I don't know. For some reason, it doesn't feel like it's worth the price. The other cool thing about this is you can return the stuff that was on sale. So if you try something and you absolutely hate it, just return it. Like, please return it. They already make so much money, these makeup companies. Like, don't keep something you hate just because you're scared. Like, just return it. I know in some countries you can't, but in America you can. So I'd highly recommend you take advantage of the return policy. Don't buy the Lipstick Queen Frog Prince lipstick, please, because it's just not good. Those things are such a gimmick, the color changing lipsticks, like, just don't even bother. I am going to be picking up the Derma Blend loose setting powder that's going to be on sale for $13.50 because Thomas Halbert, I'm such a fangirl. I'm like, Thomas Halbert likes it, so I'll like it. But Thomas Halbert does love it. I do think I would also like it. And I've been wanting to find a couple more loose setting powders. I don't feel like I have a lot of options with that, and I like having options when it comes to loose setting powders. So I'm definitely picking that up. The Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, I honestly wouldn't recommend getting that. I just use concealer as an eyeshadow primer, as like a 2-in-1, and it works so well for me that I don't really see the point in buying a separate product specifically for that. Final 2 days, there are going to be the Tarte Quick Dry Matte Lip Paints going on sale. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to pick up some. I might. I actually am doing really well. I only have 2 things picked for this week too. So I might pick some up, but I'm not sure. I do love this formula of the Tarte. They're very, very, very drying. So if you don't like that, I personally like that because I think it means they don't transfer. But if you don't love that, I wouldn't recommend these, but they are pretty nice. I am going to mostly just get the Too Faced ones and skip the Tarte ones so I can justify getting more of the Too Faced ones, but those Tarte ones are really, really nice. And then finally, the final day is the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Hydrating Setting Spray for $13. Listen, I feel like a lot of people are going to tell you to buy that MAC Fix Plus. I bought this almost a year ago and I've barely used it. I don't use it. I don't love it. I have other setting sprays I like so much more than that one. It's kind of good for spraying your brush, but you could also just spray your brush with water and it would work just as well. So I'm going to recommend not getting that. And I am going to pick up the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I don't love the pink formula, but I also tried it when it was a mini. And I feel like Too Faced is kind of like sketchy in the sense that they would make their mini not as good for whatever reason. So I do want to try the full-size formula, and it is a really good deal. And I love getting mascaras this time of year. I kind of stock up on my mascaras for the next few months. So I think I am going to get that one. So those are my picks for Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. Let me know down below what your guys' picks are, what opinions you guys have on these. I'm really, really excited for this sale, but just like, let's be mindful. Let's try not to spend $1,000 million. Yeah, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, or just subscribe, or do neither. I'm honestly just so happy you're here. I love you guys, and I will see you later. Bye!